Alright, so again, so brothers and sisters, we're very excited again to have the second series about relationships. And you might be wondering, hey, what does social media got to do with relationship, right?
当然呢，今天很高兴呢，我们又可以再一次的学习关于到我们的这个关系尤其是这是第2系列了。那么今天晚上我们将会谈到的题目就是跟踪耶稣在于就是社交网社交网上如何跟踪耶稣。当然你也在想说，社交网跟我跟踪耶稣有什么关系
Alright, during our time, there was not much social media. In fact, there wasn't any. And we don't build any form of relationship through social media. It's always face-to-face, one-on-one.
在我们的那些年代呢，其实任何一个社交网站都没有的，所以说我们基本上我们在建立友情呢，都是通过面对面见面这样子去建立起来的。
Okay. However, right, you find today social media is very prevalent. It's very common.
可是呢，在现在社会里面呢，社交网站呢，是那么的普遍。
And we have, most people today love to build their relationship through social media, correct?
所以呢，很多现代人都非常喜欢从社交网站去结交朋友，对不对？
Again, so there's a lot of advantages to social media, and also there's a lot of disadvantages.
当然了，在这些社交网站里面呢，有很多的好处，也有很多坏处啊。
Okay, so today, hopefully, we're going to study about social media and how it impacts us on our relationship.
所以今天呢，我们将会从这些社交网站里面去学习到它如何带给我们的那些影响。和带给我们的一些影响。
Alright, are we ready? You got your Facebook ready? No. Okay. So pay attention here. Alright, if you have any WhatsApp, any messages, please ignore them, okay? Or put on airplane mode or whatever mode so that you can pay attention.
Okay, Tekming's voice doesn't last very long, so you get me again tonight.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I think I'm going to wear Carmen's voice out though. So I don't know if you can see this very well, but I found this kind of interesting, the history of social media.
我不懂你在看见过这个图案吗？这是社交网站的历史。
I don't even know if you can see this, but 1971 was the very first email. Okay, you guys were not even thought of yet, okay, too young. The World Wide Web, 1991. Okay, www. Down here, okay, Google, 1998. Okay, these are some of the words that you learn when you're babies nowadays. Google, Google, Google. In my day it was Goo Goo Gaga. No such thing as Google, okay?
在这个图案里面呢，其实1971年呢就开始就是第一封 email， 可是你们都不理它了，因为那时候你们可能还没出世。然后1991年呢是就是网站的第一次的公开就是世界。然后之后呢1998年呢是谷歌的成立然后我们今天呢，我们每个人都很熟悉谷歌，小的 baby 都已经开始知道什么叫谷歌了。可是我在小的时候呢，我哪里懂什么叫谷歌
？Okay, now you see that Facebook started 2004 only for Harvard students in university.
那面子书呢是在2004年呢是只是给哈佛的这些学生用的。
YouTube started 2005.
然后 YouTube 呢是在2005年。
2009, 350 million users.
当2009年的时候呢，变指数已经有3500万，3.5亿人。
Has anybody ever heard of Friendster?
Yeah.
Okay. So ancient words, right? Okay. Pinterest, you know that, right? Facebook. Then Google Plus. From 2011, social media, you can get it on any device, right? The smartphones.
然后在2011年开始呢，你基本上就是任何的手机智能手机都能够用都能够就是登录你的这个社交网站。
And Facebook, 1 billion users.
然后呢，在2012年呢是10亿人了。
You don't have 1 billion followers, right, Joshua? What's the population of the world? Does anybody know?
你知道全世界有多少亿人吗？
Lower. 7, right? 7, a little bit more than 7 billion people.
就是60多亿人，对啊，就是全世界有60多亿人。
And look at this one. Mobile subscriptions, 6 billion. That means for every 6 chairs, right? Then there's someone who's got the Facebook. Then there's someone who's got the mobile phone. There's someone who's got a smartphone. On and on. 7 billion people in the world, 6 billion subscriptions.
那么你可以想象得到吧，在全世界有70多亿人呢，几乎就是60多亿人都已经拥有了这个面子书的这个户口。
You guys are definitely born, all right, in the social media age. Like Tekming said, it wasn't even a word when I was born. There's no such thing as social media. So it's a bit too small to show you all of this. But basically, it's interesting. In 60 seconds, in 1 minute, 168 million emails got sent.
在这个图片里面讲说，其实在60秒里面呢，每60秒就有差不多整1000多万封的这个电邮就是基础。
In the last 1 minute, 600 new YouTube videos went up.
在短1分钟里面呢，就有600多个新的 YouTube 的影片上载了。
Can you imagine you're watching a video? Before you get to the end of the video, 600 new ones have come up. And then before you finish that, another 600. The amount is amazing.
你可以想象得到吗？你在看一个影片的时候，还没看完1分钟还没看完，你就600个新的这个电影片又来了，还没看完，另外600个新的电影又再上载了。
And in 60 seconds, 58,000 tweets. 98,000 tweets. Can you imagine that? In 1 minute, 98,000 all over the place.
然后呢，甚至你想象一下，就是每1分钟就有差不多9万多封的这个 tweets。
Oh yeah, okay. No such word in Chinese for tweet, is it? Tweet is a tweet.
Twitter.
So what I'm trying to say is, the social media, whether you are part of Facebook or you're not, or you have a smartphone or a not smartphone, social media is your world today.
不管你今天呢，你在什么情况之下呢？就是不管在什么的情况，你有没有这个手机都好，也智能手机还是什么， 你就是在一个世界充满了就是社交网站的这个生活圈子里。
So we're talking about in our series, right? Jesus calls us to follow him, but what does it mean to be a follower of Jesus?
而今天的耶稣他叫我们跟从他，可是问题是在现在的社会里面，跟从他到底是什么意思呢？
Is it like following someone on Instagram?
那是不是好像我们在跟人家在Instagram 上跟从是吗？一样的，是不是？
Because that's what we're used to, right? Oh, who do you follow? Oh, I follow Jesus, right? I mean, who do you follow? I don't know who the stars are that you might follow, but I know my son likes to follow the BMX stars, okay, the extreme sports guys. He follows them on Instagram.
其实今天呢，我在问你，你到底是在跟谁呢？可能你说你在跟着某一个明星还是什么之类，就好像我的儿子这样，他喜欢跟那些玩 BMX 的脚车的那些就是那些
And honey, was it Twitter or Instagram when we were in Texas that he tweeted a guy or something? Okay, I think it's on Twitter. We went to America a few years ago for a family vacation, and we were in a Mexican restaurant, so having dinner. So you put on there, I'm at a Mexican restaurant having dinner, tweet, right?
对，还记得在这几年前我们在美国，我们的家庭在一起的，就是有这个假日的时候去到这个墨西哥的一个餐厅里，然后之后呢就我儿子呢就送了一封这个在吃东西的时候送了一封这个就是一个社交网站的一个信息。
I can't remember if it was Instagram or Twitter, but he got a message back from some guy says, "Oh, I love Mexican food. I wish I could eat with you." And like, okay. It turns out this is a very famous skateboard guy in America, and he is just in the next town. And he saw my son's Twitter, and he replied to my son. My son was.
然后呢，就是说当他送了这封这个信息过后呢，然后之后呢，很快就得到一封这个回信，然后呢，回信的那个人呢，其实是一个非常就是我的儿子，他在跟从的一个非常懂得就是滑板的一个高手。然后之后他就在附近罢了，然后他很想来跟他一起吃饭，但我儿子听了过后，他哇很高兴啊，太高兴了这样子。
So my son is very bold. He said, "Hey, can I come visit you?" But the guy says, "Sorry, I'm not around today." My son has a lot of bravery there.
然后之后我的儿子就跟他交谈了起来，说他讲，我可不可以去看你啊这样子，然后当然了那个人说不得空，然后也不在。
So my point is, social media, you can be connected to somebody that you obviously don't even know, and share something in common, and sometimes feel like, hey, that's a friend, or that's somebody that I have some kind of connection with. But these are people that we never even see face to face.
其实呢，社交网站有一个很特别的地方，就是说，它可以让你跟某人因为某个共同点而有联系。你心里面你觉得说，因为这个共同点，你觉得说他可能会拥有一些感情。但是虽然你跟他就是从来没见过面，然后你也不真正的认识这个人。
So tonight we want to talk a little bit about if you are a baptized disciple, if you're a Christian, what does it mean to be following Jesus on social media?
所以呢，今天呢，如果我们是一个受过洗的基督徒，或者是我 我们自己说我们这个基督徒的话呢，那么我们今天跟从耶稣，在这个充满着这个社交网站的这个生活圈子里面呢，到底那个意义又是什么呢？
So I want to get Carmen to read a verse for us, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 16 and 17.
让我们翻开哥林多后书第5章16、17节，哥林多后书。 第5章16、17节，16节，所以我们从今以后不凭着外貌认人了。虽然凭着外貌认过基督，如今却不再这样认他了。若有人在基督里，他就是新造的人，旧事已过，都变成新的了。
So one of the things this verse talks about is who we are as a follower of Christ. And I really like how God explains for us what it means to be a follower of Christ.
而这些经文呢，就告诉我们说，我很喜欢圣经上他教我们如何去跟从耶稣，而且教我们真正的意义是什么。
So it says that, so from now on we regard no one from a worldly point of view. So that means if I'm a Christian, I'm supposed to look at other people not from a worldly point of view. What is not a worldly point of view?
在圣经上这里说，他说我们呢，如果是一名基督徒，我们呢，就不应该凭着就是外貌去认人了。这样子什么意思呢？
So we're supposed to look at each other with spiritual eyes, from a spiritual point of view.
那它的意思呢，其实是说我们需要用属灵的角度来去看待一个人。
So I want to describe a little bit about what this is. Some of us, we look at our life kind of like a pie chart, divided into different categories.
我们有些人呢，我们对生命的看法是说，我们生命里面有不同的这个部分，就好像这个图片这样。
So I have God as part of my life. I have my hobbies, my friends, family, all these different things that are part of who I am.
然后呢，在我生命里面呢，基本上来讲，我们说可以分为有神啊，或者是有时候是有一些是我的兴趣啦，或有一些是我的家人啦、我的朋友啦、我的学校啦等等。
So when the Bible says that we are changed and we are no longer the same as the world, our point of view changes to this.
刚才我们讲说，不要以外貌去认人呢，可是要凭着属灵的角度来看的，它的意思是就好像现在这幅图案才是圣经的教导。
So I hope you see the difference. God is the complete circle, and all these other things in our life fit into the big circle.
那我希望大家呢能够区分得到它的分别，就是神呢它是全部的全部，然后之后呢在里面呢才包含了其他的部分。
The previous one is each one has its own section. So my hobbies have nothing to do with God. My friends don't overlap with God.
这一个图片的它的意思呢，是说，比如说神呢是你生命的一部分，但是你的朋友呢和神呢它是没有 overlap， 没有重叠的。 它是不会有跟他有关系的，或者是你的兴趣跟神呢也没有直接的关系的，这样子。
So if you're a disciple, a Christian, everything has to do with God, the point of view of God.
可是呢，当个基督徒呢，所有的生命里面的都跟神有关系。
So let's look at another verse. We read this one a few weeks ago, Romans chapter 12, verse 2.
我们再看罗马书的第2章，什么讲啊？12章。
12, verse 2.
罗马书第12章的第2节，不要效法这个世界，只要心意更新而变化，叫你们察验何为上帝的善良、纯真、可喜悦的旨意。
So it says, don't copy the behavior and customs of the world. Okay, we talked about this, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, right?
我们在可能2-3个礼拜前曾经提到过，就是这段经文讲的，不要效法这个世界。
So you've got to be asking yourself as a Christian, am I living differently in my social media world? Or am I just like everybody else on Facebook, on Twitter, WeChat, etc.？
那我们真的是需要问我们自己，当我们拥有和活在这一个社交网站的生活圈子里面呢，我们是跟着其他的人在用社交网站的态度一样吗？还是有不一样的？
So I want to talk a little bit, okay, about how we can follow Jesus on social media, but I don't know if you've heard this expression before, acing your exams. Have you heard that before? Probably not, right? That's a very American thing to say, but there's a reason why I've got it down here, okay? Acing your exams means scoring 100% or an A+, okay? Acing your exam, that's what it means. No need for translation. Okay, so what I want to talk about is how to ace, okay, how to score 100% following Jesus on social media. And the reason it's ace is because there's 3 points. ACE, okay? So, sorry you don't know what acing is, but ACE is easy to remember. Okay, we're going to talk about social media apps, communication, and then good old ego. Okay, so ace. Okay. So I'm not going to go into everything, but oh, I think there's no volume on this one.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know. Sorry. I'm not going to show you the video. I will tell you what the video is. I think you can look it up. I didn't prepare for it, so sorry. Wait.
Plug it in.
You can plug it.
It's in English. It's all in English.
Up to you.
Okay, no, I don't need. Sorry, let me just explain, okay, the Jesus experiment. Sorry, I didn't prepare it properly. Okay, this guy, all right, he's doing an experiment, and he went out on the streets. And he just meets people that he doesn't know.
这里是讲到一种试验，就是在那个有穿格子衣的那个人呢，他就去到街上去 ，he's going to the streets to ask for
To meet people.
去找不同的人。
He's doing a social media experiment.
然后他这时候他是在做的是在测试一般人对于社交网站的反应。
So, you know Foursquare? You know Foursquare, where you can log in where you are? I don't know what they call it here. I know in Singapore it's Foursquare. So like you can clock in, I'm at McDonald's to Brown. Right? Check in. Okay, it's called check in. Okay, check in. Okay, so evidently these people check in, they're like at this shopping area. So this guy looks and he knows somebody's here. And so he can just go, oh, are you so-and-so? You checked in here. Just from looking. He's a total stranger and he already can know. Then he gets his name and he opens his Facebook. Now, the stranger doesn't know that he's been reading up on his Facebook about him. Are you following me? Do you need translation? Yes, the translation.
OK，是这样子的，就是说这个人他怎样子做的测验呢？就是当这些人群他来到一个地方的时候呢，他们其实都很习惯性的，就是登录他们的面子书什么之类的。我来了这个地方我在这个地方吃东西什么之类。然后之后这个人呢，他呢，因为这些人他们登录了这个面子书，他们知道你已经来了这个地方。然后他虽然跟这些人，测验的人他不认识这些人呢，他竟然可以走前去跟那一个登录了面子书的那些用户呢，讲你是谁谁谁，然后之后，当然这些人他们不知道他在看着他们的面子书，然后之后就跟他聊了起来这样子。
And so he goes and he finds what they have in common, some of the photographs he can see on Facebook. And when he's talking to the guy, he uses some of the names, like, oh, who's Fluffy? And then the man is like, my dog? You mean my dog? Yeah, Fluffy, it's such a cute dog. So he's kind of like pretending that he can read their minds.
然后之后呢，这个人呢，他就因为他读得到他的面子书里面的这些信息嘛，然后之后他就拿出他读的这一个人的信息里面的可能某一个名字，然后之后他就跟他提了起来，他说忘了什么名，就讲了一个名字 Fluffy 这样子，然后那个人就讲说哦，你讲我的狗吗？对，我就讲你的狗，然后他就尝试就是好像能够了解他，就是能够知道他在想些什么，然后就跟他聊起来。
So he does this a few times until the father and then the mother comes over and they're like, how do you know me? How do you know so much about me? And then finally he tells them it's all on your social media.
然后之后呢，在这个人在这个对方在讲了一个时间过后呢，他的太太也走前来了，然后之后他太太就说你怎么知道我了解我那么多啊？这个人呢，他就跟他说你知道吗？你所有的一切都写在面子书上了。
So when you watch the video, it gets kind of creepy because the next person he tries to find is a lady named Belinda. And he actually finds her on the street in that same location because of that checking in thing. A little bit scary there.
你知道吗？然后这个事业的你听了这样子的东西，你可能我不知道你会不会感觉到心寒。然后之后他又再讲说他要去找另外一个人这个女的名字叫 Belinda， 那么他因为他真的已经登录了。然后他真的就在附近就找到了这个女人，名叫Belinda 的，然后这样子，我不懂你会不会听了会感觉心寒。
So one of the points I'm trying to make is you might think that you are actually unknown in that big cloud, right? You're tweeting everything, WeChatting, or everything sending to the cloud, but people can take that information and find out a lot of things that are personal about you.
你在这时刻呢，你可能你或者以为说我送了很多信息在社交网站里面，你以为说应该没有人知道你了，我全部都放在云端里面去了嘛。但是我可以跟你说，有人可以把你这些资料全部给读了下来，然后完完全全了解你是一个怎么样的人。
So I want to talk a little bit about apps, okay? The apps that you all have on your smartphones. There's so many different kinds, and it's really very tempting.
那我这边要特别跟大家提到你们手机上的各种各样的那些很引诱人的这些 apps。
So, sometimes you might be reading some article about something and an advertisement pops up for a dating site. Find your perfect match.
特别是说，当你们在用某一些网站或者是某一些这个 app 的时候呢，它突然间就弹出了一个窗口说，你去找你最 就是最好的这个伴侣的类似这样的这个网站。
I mean, you could even be, for the girls, we could be shopping online and looking at dresses, and dating advertisements will come up. And they say, oh, play this game, see who you are supposed to be matched with, and just for fun, oh, why not? Right? It's not like I'm doing anything, so click, and we go into this dating site.
那么甚至是当我们呢，可能呢，女生呢，我们在浏览呢，在这些网站去找一些衣服，去买一些装饰品的时候呢，突然间有一个广告说，哎，你不能点击这里，然后呢，去找看你的适合的伴侣，这样子，你的心底里面就觉得说，不用紧嘛，好玩啊，你就跟他点了下去。
So you got to remember, this is for guys and girls both, you've got to remember if you are a follower of Christ, whatever you're clicking and whatever you're doing on social media should be the same as what Jesus would do.
当今天我们在学这一课的时候呢，我们需要知道，我们不管在我们的社交网站，我们面对什么样子的各种各类的情况。但是我们一定要知道是我们需要学习耶稣如果在这边的话，他会怎么做
？And you know, I've got up here a few things like video games. Okay, there's nothing wrong with video games. Techming plays video games. I play solitaire. Okay, I can't go fast enough for the video games. But what kind of video game are you playing as a follower of Christ?
那当然了，我们是讲这电子游戏呢，当然了，玩电子游戏 ，Tag 也在玩，Patrice 也在玩。问题是说，我们当个基督徒，我们该玩什么样子的电子游戏啊
？And then the next one was talking about on YouTube, okay, lewdness and impurity.
之后呢，我们在讲影片，在 YouTube 的时候呢，这些就是里面有那些不洁净的，有那些裸露的这些影片，我们是否也参与呢？
So you have to ask yourself again, am I a follower of Christ on social media? Or am I just putting God in one portion here, the rest of my life, I'm not following. So when I'm watching my YouTube, I'm not a disciple anymore.
所以呢，我们要问我们自己了，今天我们在这些所谓一切的这些社交网站里面，我们是不是有着跟从耶稣的态度去使用这些社交网站，还是当我们在看我们的 YouTube 的时候，然后呢，耶稣或者是神呢，跟我的社交网站在用的时候是毫无关系的。我在用社交网站是社交网站，但是耶稣根本扯不上关系。
And it can be really challenging because sometimes we're not looking for something bad; it just pops up at us. And then we got to decide what am I going to do with that.
甚至更挑战的是，有时候我们甚至是没有我们没有去寻找那一些不洁净的影片图片，可是它就突然间跳了出来。问题是我们的决定是什么
？So I want to just remind you of the verse we were reading. Do not follow the pattern of the world. The pattern of the world is a lot of people on their social media are a different person than what you see when you meet them face to face.
所以呢，我们今天我们要知道说呢，我们在社交网站所认识的一些朋友，所以我们没有见过他们呢，但我们其实是不了解他们的，他们可能是当你在遇见他的时候，可能是另外一个人来的。
And think about the kind of videos you're watching for your dance videos or your music videos. What kind of anime are you watching? I don't know, your parents may not know, but some anime is definitely impure, pornographic. I've seen it. I wish I'd never seen it.
那甚至是当我们在看影片、看跳舞、听歌的时候，甚至是我们看我们的这个动画的时候，有一些动画呢，基本上来讲就是就是色情的，充满色情的。然后我曾经有真的是有看过这样子类似这样子的动画。我希望我自己从来希望自己不曾去看。所以说问题是我们在使用这些的时候，我们会有什么样的态度？
So even on Facebook, sometimes people will post something on your wall, right? Or they'll send you something, and it's not that you looked for it. Somebody thought maybe that's funny, that's, oh, so sexy, let me show you this. And they send it to you. What do you do with it? Do you like it? Or thumbs up?
Yeah. 甚至呢，有时候我们不是自己刻意去找一些图片什么之类。 可是一个朋友啊，或者后他把一个可能性感的照片啊什么之类，然后把它贴在你的这个面子书上。当你验见这一些这样子的情况之下呢，你会怎么样的反应？喜欢吗？你会跟他放个 like 吗？你会有什么样的反应呢？看出来就是 like 啦。
So sometimes I know, the teen disciples will tell me, I didn't ask my friend to do that. I don't want to see that. Or I don't use those kind of words. They posted it, not me. Then I say, well, what was your response? Did you tell them, don't post this on anything with me anymore? Don't tag me for this one.
那么有时候我在听到就是一些青少年他给我的反应是，不是我不是我要的吗？我的朋友他们把它贴上去的吗？然后就不是我刻意去找的啦，这样子。
Sometimes we keep silence, and we think that that's enough to show that we have conviction. Silence is not the same as conviction.
或者有时候我们的反应是，我们就是默默不出声，我们说这样子就可以表示出我们有信念。那我今天跟你说，你不出声，不代表说你是有信念的。
I think one thing you can remember is, what would Jesus' Facebook look like?
你们有想过吗？如果是耶稣，他今天有他的面子书的话，那是长怎么样的？
I think he'd have pictures of great parties, fishing, all right, large crowds, his family, his best buddies, right, the apostles. He'd have his prayer up there. Maybe a beautiful mountain that reminds him of his heavenly Father. He wouldn't have any naked women, right? Nobody would send him a post of swear words. Because they would know Jesus wouldn't want that on his Facebook. So don't even send it to him. He doesn't like that kind of stuff. So what about your social media?
那我可以想象呢，就是耶稣他的面子书呢，一定是充满着很多的，就是照片是美丽的照片比如说有一些是他跟他的好朋友。 他跟他的家人的一些照片，他跟他的门徒在一起去钓鱼啦，或者是说呢他可能有些照片是说他可能去祷告的照片啊，或者是当然在他的面子书里面呢，你肯定找不到有任何一个人就是以着这些比较粗俗的比较低俗的这些信息呢贴在他的面子书上，因为为什么呢？因为耶稣呢，他绝对不会接受有人把这些信息贴在他的面子书上的。
So I'll ask Carmen to read this verse, Ephesians 5, verses 3 through 7.
让我们来一起读这个以弗所书第5章。 以弗所书第5章。第5章第3到第7节，3节说，第3节，至于淫乱并一切污秽或是贪婪，在你们中间连提都不可，方和圣徒的体统，淫词、妄语和喜笑的话都不相应，总要说感谢的话。因为你们切实的知道，无论是淫乱的、是污秽的、是有贪心的，在基督和上帝的国里都是无份的。有贪心的就与拜偶像的一样，不要被人虚浮的话欺哄，因为这些事呢，上帝的愤怒必临到那卑劣之子，所以你们不要与他们同伙。
So this is a really fantastic verse that I think we should always look at, okay, and definitely memorize. There should not even be a hint of sexual immorality or of any kind of impurity in our life.
这就是当我们在用社交网站时候很适当用的一段经文，就是圣经上说，在我们当中呢，有任何的一切污秽或者贪婪的事情呢，在你们中间连提都不可以。
So I know again things can be very tempting because the world really lives in a very dark place.
当然了，今天呢，在我们世界呢是充满着引诱的，是一个非常黑暗的地方。
And sometimes, unfortunately, we're so used to it, it doesn't even shock us anymore, right?
有时候就是我们已经活在这个当中呢，变得非常的麻木，而且甚至习惯了。
So we have to remember we have been called out of the world to be different, to be followers of Christ, and to make sure that we follow this verse.
记得咯，所以在这个时候，我们记得是我们呢是被呼召从这黑暗里出来，去跟从耶稣的。
So for those of you, okay, who have not done this yet, I want to give you a few ideas. You probably need to take a picture of these slides, okay? Take a picture of this slide. Because I want you to think about how you're going to be able to safeguard yourself from pornography and impurity.
那么我希望大家能够在这边呢先拍个照，然后之后呢把当中就是说就是某一些应用在使我们不至于就是跌入说那些色情网站的引诱。
So definitely you can talk more with your teen mentor, okay, with Ted Ming, Eric Common, okay, who said you can talk to us more personally about how to make sure that you are safeguarding your handphone, your iPad, your computer. But these are some of the ways you can do it. There's a program called Covenant Eyes. Okay, I won't explain every detail of the program, but basically if you accidentally or on purpose look at certain kind of websites that are very ungodly, Covenant Eyes program sends an email to the person you've designated to be your trusted helper and partner in helping you stay away from pornography.
那么我跟大家解释关于到这个第一个 Covenant IK9 的这个软件呢，将会是能够帮助你去避免能够就是受到这个色情网站的捆绑，特别是当你不小心进入了这个或者是刻意的进入了这些色情网站的时候呢，你这个软件呢能够为你就是你指定的那个辅导人呢给他们发一封邮件去让你的这个辅导人呢能够帮助你。
So I really appreciate Chen Yang in Singapore, the teen leader there. He was saying he has this on his computer, this Covenant Eyes, and it will send a report every month to his wife of everything he's looked at on the internet, no matter what kind of things it is, even if it's geography, okay, or he's reading about God, she will get a history of all of his internet searches.
那我很感激的就是这样弟兄，他在他电脑上就装了这个软件使到他的太太呢，在每一个月呢都会得到一封邮件就是说这份报告呢将会讲说正阳在这个月里面他去什么地方浏览了浏览就算是浏览了一个地理属于地理的这些网站都好，什么都好，全部都一一的都给他的太太发了这封邮件。
So he does that so that he knows somebody knows where he's been on social media or on the internet, and it helps safeguard his heart from getting tempted.
那他这样子做的原因呢，是因为他希望他的属灵生命呢，能够有另外一个人去看管使到他呢不至于那么容易受到引诱。
So the other one that we talk about is having a godly password. Stay close to God. Be still and know that I am God. Having a godly password for your YouTube, so it's restricted, you have to put a password in. Maybe your password, I love Jesus.
Wow. 甚至呢，你可以在你的这个 YouTube 的这个安全措施的这个密码里呢，你可能可以放下一个让你能够记得或者是提醒你属灵生命的一些密码，比如说stay close to God， 就是跟神亲近这样子，然后就是一些字句能够提醒你，如果你要开启这一个安全措施去用这个用这个搜索的个功能的时候呢，你需要打进这个密码。
And finally, have an accountability partner. Okay, could be your parents, your mentors, your peers. Be open about the things you struggle with, and make sure somebody else can hold you accountable, so that you don't sin and you can truly be following Jesus the way you want to be.
然后另外一个呢，就是你需要去寻找一个可以为你交账的一个伴侣他可能是你的父母，可能是你的辅导人，可能是你的同伴主要的目的呢，就是能够为你的属灵生命能够交账，能够帮助你。
Yeah, I went backwards on purpose, okay? So, we don't have time for me to go through the C and the E, okay? Communication and ego. We'll do that in our next session. But I just want to remind you again, okay? Let the Spirit of God renew your minds. Be different from the world, even on your social media. So some of you guys need to go home, go back and kind of clean up what's on your phone, what's on your computer, and then set some limits, set some restrictions. Some of you brothers, I know for sure you have a problem playing too many video games. Addiction to video games is wrong. It's not ever going to be okay, sorry. Maybe heaven, you can play until you drop, I don't know. Okay, but right now on earth, addiction to anything is too much in excess. Some of you ladies, maybe you're not addicted to video games, you might be addicted to dramas. Okay? That's also an addiction. It can take you away from a healthy and pure relationship with God. So go back, look at your social media, look at your Facebook, and make sure that you are a follower of Christ in everything that you do. Amen.
所以今天呢，我们今天回去的时候呢，在我们自己社交网站或者是我们所用的如果是弟兄们呢，我们可能需要在我们的电脑上，我们呢就是做了一个清洁的工作，我们需要去处理掉可能某一些，包括你在玩的这些电子游戏，如果是你觉得说你已经沉迷了，你已经上瘾了，那么在这个时候呢，是绝对是不容许的，而且是一种罪，所以我们需要去 悔改，然后去去处理它。然后甚至当然姐妹呢，可能你说你没有像弟兄这样子玩这电子游戏，但是呢，你可能却沉迷在比如说一些一些 drama 一些影片一些然后之后这些东西呢，都可能会引诱你偏离真理，而且是让你能够不能够把集中力能够放在耶稣身上。所以呢，我们需要今天呢能够记得我们需要从我们的社交网站里面呢再去知道说我们是否真正的在跟从耶稣。
Okay, so you think about it. Why is this important? All right, I look at the word here, deception.
那你在想说有什么这那么重要吗？其实对我来说呢，就好像以佛所说里面讲说，这些东西它是一种它就好像是一种欺骗这样。
Okay, because you are not careful with the social media, it actually deceives you from what you really want in life.
那么如果今天呢，你不能够你不能够学习到神的就是各种耶稣的的态度的话呢，那么这些东西将会去变成是能够欺骗你。
Okay, example, right? If you in your Facebook you have 1,000 friends, it's a deception. You might be a very lonely person with no friends, right?
就比如说你可能今天你的面子书有1000个朋友，但是真正的你呢，其实是很孤独的，因为这些人你都不认识。
Okay, because what you really treasure, what you really want is friendship, but unfortunately sometimes you do it in the wrong way, the negative ways.
在你心底里面最渴望追求的其实是友情。但是呢，你却朝一个错误的方向去寻找，然后朝一个比较悲观的方式去做了，这样子。
Okay, so social media is good, but you have to be careful how you use it. That's the point. Use it as if how Jesus would use it. That's what we're talking about. All right, amen.
所以呢，今天呢，这社交网站呢，其实是还好的。如果今天我们能够学习得到耶稣也会如何用社交网站的话呢，那是会更加有意义的。
Okay, so you find yourself struggling with anything, go find someone and say, hey bro, I need help. You know, that's a good thing about the church. We're not here to put you down, but we're here to help you to overcome. Amen?
Yeah. 所以如果今天呢，你觉得你自己本身有一些挣扎的话呢，你其实你觉得说你很难去改变的话呢，那么你需要在教会里面去寻找这些帮助。
Okay, so now let's dismiss for a great time of fellowship. Thank you.